Hello, everyone. I'm here with Christian from in the town of Glashütte. Lovely day today in Glashütte, and we are here to talk about SAR watches that is made by Muhle. This is the 20th anniversary of SAR rescue timers, and I think they're really very specific watches for a mission that's a great mission that you have taken on. And it reminds me, in a way, when you talk about German watches with a purpose, you think about you have a big lineup of Teutonia that's very famous, the Flieger watches, the Sea Time watches, but SAR deserves its own purpose. They're purpose-built watches, kind of similar. It reminds me of the Zinn EZM, series. Yeah. Even though they have this huge lineup of watches, but EZM is purpose-driven. So tell us, first of all, what SAR stands for and what is the mission behind it.
First of all, great to have you here. You brought the rain to Glashütte after a couple of
Well, we needed this. It was very hot.
So thanks for that. You were already saying it. It's the SAR, like we have it here, is a very special piece for us. I mean, today everyone is talking about tool watches, but this is actually not just a tool watch. It's a watch that's actually in service for the past 20 years. And it's the watch we built for the German Maritime Search and Rescue Service.
Okay.
Therefore, the SAR Rescue Timer.
And where are they based?
They are based all over the north or the coast of the North and Baltic Sea.
Okay.
And they're responsible for the sea rescue for any ships, any people who have an emergency out on the sea.
And this is a private organization funded privately rather than a government.
Normally it's always a government job. And they're responsible for it. In Germany, it's a camp or it's an organization. They actually came together a couple years before we were founded. And today they are still purely funded by donations, which makes it very special and a very important way of work they do. And most of them are not mainly working for the Search and Rescue Service, but actually have other jobs and do it on a free and willing basis.
Okay, so take us back 20 years. This is a big anniversary, and I know we will get to the anniversary edition of this. At least we'll talk about it. But how many editions have you had since in the last 20 years of the SAR watches?
Well, the basic SAR is unchanged, or was nearly unchanged for 20 years. We did a small facelift this year for the first time, so the date has now a black disc with a
to match the dial.
To match the dial, and also the crown is not shiny anymore. Also in a matte tone.
I think it looks so much better, even though it's a small change. It really, if you see it in person with the crown being shiny over here, I know it's difficult to see on the video, but you will see the difference between a matte and a shiny crown, and it makes all the difference to match
definitely
the case.
But of course, today the SAR Rescue Timer is one of our, or maybe even the one icon we have for our brand that we are most known for. So we decided to do just very small adjustments for the 20-year anniversary.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we had some special editions over the year for special occasions. And it all started with the 10th anniversary of the SAR Rescue Timer when we introduced the SAR Anniversary Timer.
Wow.
It's actually the one that's very different to all the other special editions because we had a special case for this one. We also have a ceramic bezel for the first time.
Instead of the rubber bezel that you normally have.
Yeah. And it was presented 10 years after the first watches were handed over to the coxswains of the sea rescue cruisers. It had a black DLC case, but also a normal steel case. So there were two editions of this watch.
Okay, and I'm sure they were long gone very, very quickly. And What prompted you to select the color scheme on this? Was there significance behind the color?
Yes, because with this watch, how do you say it in English best? We basically slipped the watch into the SAR overall jumpsuit because they have
the orange jumpsuit.
The orange jumpsuit with in combination with the black. So we put it on this watch. That was the thinking behind it.
That's fantastic. And yeah, so what's the next edition?
After that, we had a special edition for the anniversary of the DGZRS in 2015. 2015, the DGZRS, which is the German short name for the German Maritime Search and Rescue Service. We introduced a special piece for the 150th anniversary, the SAR 150 years DGZRS, which doesn't look that different to the classic SAR, but it has
except at the 6 o'clock.
Exactly, it has the Hanseatic cross, which is on all the flags or on the main symbol for the DGZRS. And also on the bottom at 6 o'clock, we have a small window where you find changing important informations about the search and rescue service.
So as the date changes, it will change.
The information will change as well.
Great. Fantastic. And what year was this?
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to the next one.
2017 for the 15th anniversary. We have a very special watch.
I remember this was so popular.
Exactly. It was the first time we inverted the dials. So with the normal SAR, all the indices and the hands glow. And with this one, for the first time, you had a glowing dial.
So all lumen dial.
All lumen dial.
Yeah.
And it was also made in bronze.
Fantastic.
Which I think is a very cool combination.
This and I like the strap on it. The bone strap on it. It looks just perfect. So this was the Bronze edition.
Yeah.
Okay. What came next?
Next came since Thilo Mühle, who sadly couldn't be here today.
That's okay, Thilo. You owe us some beers.
No, I let him know. Next time you come. Thilo Mühle, nevertheless, is working very closely with the organization. It's not just a business relationship anymore, but a really friendly coming together cooperation. They still wear our watches today.
Okay.
And therefore, there was a special occasion in 2020. Of course, they always have to change their ships. And in 2020, they introduced a new ship called the Hamburg.
Okay.
And for this occasion, for the christening of this ship, we introduced the SAR rescue timer SK Hamburg.
Okay.
So SK
and this is the all black dial
edition.
All black edition.
And it was a limited piece, which was also only sold by the jeweler Rempe, who's also located in Hamburg. So was a special occasion for.
And sold exclusively through Hamburg. And this still has the rubber bezel.
Still the rubber bezel.
Okay. No, this is great. What came next? This was 2020, so 2 years ago.
2020, 2 years ago. We all know 2 years of Corona, so it was quite difficult. We could even do the handing over of the check of symbolic check just now. So it was a watch that, was important for us for the last 2 years. But of course, 20-year anniversary this year is even more important, if you can put it like that. And we started with a very, very special piece, the SAR Rescue Timer Gold. So for the first time, we decided to do it in yellow gold because it's a very special occasion it was also limited to only 20 pieces,
Okay.
who sold out within 48 hours, which was a big surprise for us because in the case you have already 70 grams of gold, because it's a very massive case. And so, of course, the price was very different to what you're used to
Of course.
with this watch. And
That's got a heft, yeah.
yeah,
At first, I thought it was a bronze, and then you see it. No, this is different.
Yeah.
So it's a brushed gold case.
exactly.
And what about the hands? Are they gold as well?
They are, how we say it, gold coated.
Gold coated. Okay. And it has a special engraving in the back.
Yeah.
I see it. That's fantastic. And this was earlier this year.
This was at the beginning of this year,
Okay.
in February.
Okay. And I know you came up with a different edition this year again. On top of that.
Yeah. Well, for now, the newest thing we have in the SAR family is the red strap.
Red strap. Okay.
Which we introduced today. As you know, the typical SAR color is this bright red, and
Yes.
for this 20th anniversary, and to give the watches also a bit more stylish appearance, we introduced the red strap,
That looks fantastic.
which you can
And by the way, this is the normal edition,
this
the
is
lumen
exactly,
dial.
yeah.
So you can get the all lume dial. So basically, this was the all lume dial for limited edition in bronze, and then in steel, it's the normal edition.
Yeah.
It's the unlimited edition. The red looks fantastic with this.
I think so too. It gives it a bit more modern, even.
Yeah, and more color than
Exactly.
just the normal black edition, black strap. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So give us a preview of what's coming up.
Well, without telling you too much,
First, tell us when we should expect it, and
well, the when I can give you an exact date, the 22nd of September.
22nd
We're gonna
of
have
September,
a big
okay?
event. You're gonna be there as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're gonna ride around with some sea cruisers
Okay.
and see the work, the very important work they do. They're gonna give a small demonstration,
Okay.
and tell us a lot about their work. And
Sure.
after that, we're gonna introduce the
The anniversary edition.
anniversary. No, it's not going to be an edition. It's going to actually be an addition to our normal collection.
So it'll be unlimited edition, but it'll be launched for the anniversary.
Yeah.
Great.
We're still going to keep the old SAR as it is, but the new one is going to be a bit more young, a bit more stylish, without
Okay.
telling you too much. It's going to be a new material, a new bezel material, so
Fantastic.
it's something to really look forward to.
Looking forward to it. Christian, thank you so much.
No
That's
problem.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
And
Thanks
can't
for
wait to
having
come back here and look at the new edition.
Yeah, great.
Great.